What's going on, Jerome's? As many of you pieced together, we were at the undisclosed location last week in Toledo, Ohio. Beautiful, gorgeous, man. JK, LOL. We were in Las Vegas, and I always say that Vegas, gets this reputation of being a place where you party, you have degeneracy, and all of the vices, like all 17 of the vices, just right there. But it really is a family-friendly city. It's a place where even if you don't drink, even if you don't smoke, if you don't do anything like that, you can still have a good time. And always make the case, the restaurants. The restaurants, every single high-end casino has several fantastic restaurants. A lot of celebrity chefs have outposts in Las Vegas, and I think it's great because everything is centralized, and it's just a good vibe, a good energy. And what we've liked to do is go to Las Vegas and see some shows, have some good times. It was a group trip this time, 3 different couples, so and also hit up a bunch of restaurants. Now, we mainly hit up places that we've gone before. Actually, we should make a thing where we have to try at least one new place every single time. But we play the hits. That's right. It's like when Journey comes on stage. Like, do you want the Filipino guy who's in place for Steve Perry? Do you want them to sing stuff from their new album, or do you want them to sing "Don't Stop Believing"? Woo! That's right, man. So the places we went to on this trip: CraftSteak, Matteo, Scarpetta in the Cosmo, Bouchon, or as us dirty Americans call it, Bouchon. Actually, Bouchon sounds like a Korean place. Anyway, Secret Pizza, not so secret pizza, and then also SushiSamba. So here we go. So this is in the Cosmo. It's honestly one of my favorite spots. And at the Chandelier Bar, which everyone goes to. Actually, so bug zappers just attract flies and mosquitoes. That's the Chandelier Bar at Cosmo. It just attracts chicks. And like dudes on golf junkets and at trade shows. It's kind of funny, man. Anyway, we had the Hendrix Gin Martini, of course, shaken, not stirred, just staring at. Actually, no, it was not shaken. Take that back. It was stirred, staring at an unopened bottle of vermouth as well as a lemon twist. It was really good. Plus, our bartender looked like Jesus. It looked like Jared Leto playing Jesus in a movie. There you go. And then the second picture. Ghost Donkey. It's Tequila Speakeasy in the Cosmo. It's a horribly kept secret because everyone knows where it is. It's always crowded, but it's fantastic. It had a mushroom margarita in there. It sounds crazy. It sounds a little bit out there, but it's fantastic. If you know, you know. And then also, we made a perfunctory flyby the World Series of Poker, as well as played a little craps. Now, I do play a lot of poker, but tournament poker just it does not interest me in the slightest. It doesn't. And I actually didn't even play any cash because I don't know. It feels like when you're out there with other people, you want to spend time with them, and you're just sitting in a cash game and just like folding. Oh, I made the nuts. There you go. It's stupid, man. Like I would have played some mixed games if some of them looked pretty good to me, but yeah, it didn't end up happening. Don't care at all. And also in craps, did pretty good. The World Series of Dice, Ashy Larry, baby, won enough to cover food, drinks, and all the Ubers for the trip, which is pretty damn nice. That's what come out ahead. Plus, craps is obviously negative EV in terms of a game, but I do like it because once you start getting ahead and you're playing on the casino's money, that's when you start pressing it, and that's when you get like the major wins. That's why craps has this reputation for a game where you can start out with very little and build up to. That's right, man. It's fantastic. Plus, it isn't, upping your bets when you're ahead isn't frowned upon. Like if you're counting cards in blackjack, where minimum 5,000. Like that's gonna get you kicked out. Plus, dice is a great camaraderie game. Anyway, so first place we went to was Craft Steakhouse, Tom Colicchio. We've been there a bunch of times. We're big Top Chef fans, and so Tom Colicchio just getting it done. And overall, we went through a couple things. Now, what I generally like to do is, instead of ordering like traditional appetizers or salads or whatever, sometimes we'll go through and order an entree for an opener. Well, you want to order an entree that doesn't take forever to cook, because I mean, some of them, there's a reason why they're backed up on the final course, because you just don't want to. Like if it was a French restaurant, you don't want to order a Côte de Boeuf as your opener, because that's just gonna completely torpedo the timing of your table if they're turning over after you. But whatever. But what we did is we ordered the scallops, as well as they have a side of mixed mushrooms, some hen in the woods in there were fantastic, plus the heirloom tomato salad. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Sometimes I forget how good tomatoes are, and then you have just a very simple heirloom tomato salad. It was salt, really good olive oil, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of vinegar, and some ribbons of basil, and that's it. That's it. It's fantastic. It was really, really good stuff. Then of course, steakhouse. Gotta get the steak. Aged ribeye, fantastic. Plus, they had glazed carrots. Plus, we split a risotto, which, you know. Top Chef, one of the death knells for contestants is if they try to make risotto. And Tom Colicchio, he's an Italian dude. He's forgotten more about risotto than the world will ever know, and it was really good. And the fact that they can make that, on the fly, that's organizational skills. Next day we went to lunch at Matteo's, which is in the Venetian. Now, this is not trying to come off as snobbish, because you do Vegas however you want. It's like playing craps. You bet however you want to bet. It's up to you, man. But so if you're going to go to lunch at, like, I don't know, Guy Fieri's Burger Bar or whatever, lunch, burger, fries, an app, maybe a beer, it's probably going to cost you $40, right? But if you go to that's the thing, is like a lot of high-end restaurants, they do have lunch service where you can get that high-end experience, but smaller portions, and it's gonna be a smaller cost. Like, so we did a 3-course tasting menu at lunch at Matteo's. It was also $40 a person. So you can get something that's going to be fresh and light and amazing, or you're going to be taken to Poop Town a little bit later on. Doesn't matter. Again, you do you, or respect. So what do we do here? Oh, we got a couple salads. Plus, I am a sucker for octopus. I freaking love octopus, squid, calamari, whatever you want to call it. It's fantastic. Plus, so the baby octopi in here with the fennel is really, really good. It's really, really good. Plus, so I'm a big acid guy. This one had lemon as well as vinegar in it. So you just really got after it there. And then for my entree, got so the wife got the basil napkins, basil napkin pasta. It was like a walnut pesto. It was really, really good. Then I just got salmon, where I always respect a place that does skin on, because there's a lot of refinement there, where you have to clean off all the scales, you have to get a good sear, and you have to get it cooked. So I like my salmon just over, slightly towards medium, but in between that and medium rare. It's a small strata. Plus, it had more heirloom tomatoes, and a great sauce is good. Plus, the dessert, man. Plus, I like these trips because it renews my appreciation for things that you forget about. Where panna cotta, man, panna cotta is good. Basically, what it is it's cream jello. So you got cream, you got sugar, and then you got gelatin, and then you just get it. Just get it, man. That's right. And then also the cannolis. Holy cannoli. It was really good. So it was half orange marmalade, half pistachio. Man. Take the gun, or leave the gun, take the cannoli. That's right. Then we did a group dinner. If you go out to Vegas with a group, I would suggest don't try and plan everything together, because it's like herding cats. Just do one thing together. So we had a group dinner at Scarpetta. It's in the Cosmo. It was my second time there. It had been a while since I've been there. They have a bunch of outlets all over the country, but it's a really nice, high-end but affordable Italian place. So it was fantastic. So also something I would recommend, if you have a group, instead of like salads or whatever, just order a bunch of apps. All right. So we did the calamari. We did a coot board, because we're fancy like Applebee's on a date night. And also we did a ravioli right in the middle. So I'll do this sometimes as well, where if we have a lot of apps, I'll get something lighter for the entree. So the wife got gnocchi, which is really good. Then I, of course, got the squid again. This is up there. This might be my second favorite squid preparation in Vegas. Number one is Milos in the Venetian, but this is really, really good. So I'm always putzing around, like, what's the best way to prepare squid? Do you braise it? Then do you grill it? Do you braise it, saute it? What do you do? I don't really know. There's a Korean place in town called Hoban that also does squid. They leave it a little chewier, but I think mastication wise, Asians, especially Koreans, we like a little bit more gnaw with their chaw. So maybe that's a cultural thing. I don't know, man. And then had lunch at Bouchon, one of my favorite places. Like the whole French bistro thing, it's a time honored concept, and there's a reason why the French created cooking, basically. So, basic stuff, fantastic bread, very yellow, creamy Normandy butter. We got a croissant, also not pictured. We got a cheese Danish, which it was just thrown in as a throwaway because we know the bread is good. We know we love croissants as well, but the cheese Danish, oh my God, it was amazing. It was probably the best thing there. And then, so whenever we go to a French bistro, I usually just get steak frites, so steak and French fries, but wasn't feeling it. But yeah, went on seafood tear, got the mussels, and that sauce, even though it's a simple sauce, is very straightforward. It's just so good. Like butter, oil, olive oil, fennel, garlic, lemon, a little bit of white wine. That's it. That's it. And there's a reason why. So you see, on the left of the bowl, of the steam bowl, they have a rack where you can just literally dip in. That's why you save a little bit of bread, because you will tear off that bread. You will dip it in and you'll just be like, get after it. There's a reason why they give you mussel forks and then they give you a spoon, because they know that you're just going to be like that, man. Plus, so French fries, here in America, French fries are fries, right? And they're seen as, like greasy spoon, fast food, just throw ins, like whatever. But to the French, French fries are like a way of life, and frites are just fantastic, man. Where blanching them in oil and then frying them up, getting them nice and crispy, but still pillowy soft on the inside. It's an art. It's an art, man. So respect to Thomas Keller and company. Plus, again, I forgot how good creme brulee is. So you got the burnt sugar on top, and then you got the custard underneath. It really does just taste like a s'more. I mean, let's be honest here. Let's take the snobbery out of some of this haute cuisine and just like, hey, it tastes like a giant s'more. Get some, man. Get some. And then Secret Pizza. I always have to go here, no matter where I'm staying. So Secret Pizza, it's one of those not so secret things. Again, it's in the Cosmo. It's unmarked. It's on the 3rd floor. It's sort of near the elevator. You'll find it, and it's the best pizza I've had in Vegas. It is so. And I've had a lot of pizza in Vegas. It's so good, man. So you go through the line. They already have a bunch of pies made up. They toss the slice in the oven, and you're good to go, man. Like the crust is so light. It's so crispy. And the mushroom slice is actually one of my favorite ones. Plus, that night they had a gyro. That's a gyro slice up in there. It's just so good, man. It's just so beautiful. And then stop by SushiSamba. So this is also something that we'll do where if we have a night where we don't have reservations, we don't have like an inkling to go somewhere, we'll just stop at a couple of places. So and then like get an app or get a slice and then just walk the strip and then just sort of have an eating tour. Sometimes In-N-Out's thrown in there. It's kind of nice, man. But at this point of the evening, I do not remember what this was. I remember it was lobster. I remember that it was really good. That is all. But I do like SushiSamba. It's a nice setup there. Is that it? Oh, that might be it. Wow. But yeah, quick little trip to Vegas. And again, something that I highly recommend, especially if it's something outside of your comfort zone. Go to nice restaurants, get a reservation, put yourself out there, do some research, and you can order what you like. You can expand your horizons, try something new, try something that you used to like, and try like a new version. Maybe something that you'll fall in love with. Plus, every single time, we go on a little bit of a restaurant tour, it gets the creative juices flowing again. So, pretty excited about that. Maybe we'll bring back the hot dish. I don't know, man. Might need 3 more Vegas trips, but we'll see. Anyways, that's it. Vegas restaurant review, trip report, etc. Let us know your thoughts on our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull, production value.